Hello and welcome back to Truthlight Gaming. Back to another exciting episode of Final Fantasy VII. Let's get right back into it. Last time we left off, we were in the Golden Saucer. We were looking for the keystone. We managed to get it, and we came here to rest up. And the whole party decided to talk about the next comings. So we were talking about the Temple of the Ancients and where we're going to go. There's supposed to be materia there, or a way to get to Sephiroth. Well, we're searching for him at the moment. So we're at the Golden Source and we need to get to the bottom of it. So what we're going to do is go down the mountain and then we're going to head down there. So let's go then. We have to go down here and around, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go find our buggy or the tiny Bronco, and once we do that we can carry on. So we need to go find the temple that I showed you in the last couple of episodes, which you should be able to find it now. It's pretty much next to Walto. It's just at the bottom. You just follow around this way and you can find it. Here we go. It's on the bottom right. If you can see on the map. There we go. As I've said in previous videos, if you check out the last two parts, I showed you how to level up and to get to where I am at the moment, and how to get my limit breaks up and plenty of money. I also showed in my last couple of episodes how to get the enemy skills I have already. Go take a look at that. And so we should be ready for this next installment of the storyline. What I've done is done it in separate parts so that it's not so long. I'm trying to keep it nice and easy for everyone. As you can see, I'm making just final adjustments, making sure I'm saved up, I've got the right party members, and I've got everything I need, because this can be quite troublesome if you haven't been prepared, especially if you haven't got the right levels or the right materia. This can be quite troubling. Be quite a hard area, but as you've seen, I've helped you out, and if you've taken notice to everything I've said, you should be completely fine. As always, I just make the last adjustments like this to make sure that I've got plenty of materia and that I've leveled up enough, and once we've done that we can head on in there. Let's go inside then. Saving up, making sure that I've got my save file just in case I do have a bad time in there. This is the Temple of the Ancients. I know, I feel it, the knowledge of the Ancients floating. You could become one with the planet, but you're stopping it with the strength of will. For the future, for us. What are you saying? Do you understand? You're uneasy, but happy. Because I'm here? I'm sorry. I don't understand. I want to go inside. Let's head inside, folks. Hey, it's Sang. Sang of the Turks. Oh, I've been tricked. It's not the promised land Sephiroth's searching for. Sephiroth? He's inside? Look for yourself. Damn, letting arrows go was the start of my bad luck. The president was wrong. You're wrong. The promised land isn't like what you've imagined, and I'm not going to help. Either way, there was no way Shinra could have won. Pretty harsh, sounds like something you'd say. The keystone, place it on the altar. Received item, keystone. Just walk forward and then put the keystone on the altar. You crying? Sang with our enemy the Turks, but I've known him since we were little. There's not a lot of people I can say that about. In fact, there are probably only a handful of people in the world who really do know me. Let's put the keystone in. And we get to go into the words, feelings, so many of them. Beep, beep, beep. What the hell's with this place? Cloud, I know it's going to be tough, but don't give up. We can do it. So we've come into the Temple of Ancients now. This is what it is. It's a maze. I'm going to show you how to get round. You want to go down here. If you steal from this guy, you might be able to get something. If I remember correctly, it should be either a weapon or armor. Oh, it's high potion. I know that one of these enemies has a weapon for one of them in here. I'll show you if I get it. I'll show you some of the enemies so that you know what I'm fighting. And I'll show you some of the spells, like I've managed to finish the cure line and the fire and lightning line. So I've got bolt free, fire free, ice free. What I've got there is regen. It regens my health back up after time. You can see there's a little bit there, you can go through and you can go down. There's a box here, you get a trident. There's one of the weapons. It's for Sid there, but as you can see, you can choose the trident. It's got a little bit more attack there, but the Dragoon Lance has way more slots in it for my materia. You go up here, and then you can't get through here. The sound brings back memories. So you want to go down there and to the left, and then up, and you want to follow this guy. You get a mind source there. I'm going to go in here and talk to this guy here. Phew, we finally caught up with you. I'm sorry you waited for me. Those are the spirit bodies of the ancients. They've been away from their planet for a long time to protect this temple. Over the many years, they've lost the ability to talk. Actually, they didn't need words from the beginning because there was only one objective for them left in the temple. Please talk to me. No good. I don't understand the rest. Are you afraid? Is it because Sephiroth is in the temple or something? You get an item here. You get a silver rifle. That is for Vincent there. You can buy some tents and some other things here. Pretty simple, but it should help you whilst you're in here. And you can also rest, you can heal yourself, so that's pretty good. You can save in here, which is really good. So you can pretty much level in here, but I wouldn't advise it because you can just get through here with the levels you've got already. Because once you're out of here, there's another place you can level up shortly, and we can get some more enemy skills, and we can progress with the story a little bit faster now. So from now, it's actually a really good idea to not level, because you'll be the same kind of levels throughout it. Because once you hit around about 50, which I'm about level 50s right now, it's quite easy to do things like that. You can still remedy from that enemy, but you can actually buy them later on, and because we've got so much more money than we did have, we don't really need to get them. So in this area, what I like to do is I like to try and do it as fast as possible. So what we want to do is we want to follow him. He's going to show us the way. Here's another enemy here. You can get an antidote. They're not really that great. So we want to go down here, and we want to go back to the place that we wasn't allowed in. Can't get in there just yet. We want to follow the way back this way. We want to go back up this way. We got some new frogs. They can do a jab, and they can put you straight into frog like the last one. Just showing off the Omni Slash that I got in the Golden Saucer. I did show you how to do that. Check my last video out for that if you want to see that. These enemies can poison you. If you get poisoned, don't try and eliminate it. You can use White Wind antidotes if you want to, but it's probably easier to just attack these enemies. We're at that kind of level where we can kind of just defeat them pretty easy. So what you want to do is find him over there. As you can see, you can go straight round that stairs there. There we go, did that one relatively easily. You can see at these kind of levels you can do it quite easy. We'll go round here and then down there. We get an item here. We get the rocket punch. That will be for Tifa there. We want to follow him through in here. Yeah, relatively easy battles at this point. You want to go through here. That pretty much gets us to where we need to go. Right now you have to be slow, and you want to press the X button to kind of kneel under them. So you want to wait for your chance, get to the little bits, and then it should be able to do it automatically. Something like this. You want to stop, so that you want to, else they'll push you all the way back. You want to kind of get into the rhythm. Else they'll keep flattening you. As you can see, it's pretty tough, This is probably one of the only areas that I hate the most about this, so I'm glad the remake will probably be a little bit easier, hopefully when we get to that far. It's literally next week, so I can't wait for that. I'll be showcasing that as well. There we go, I made it to the middle. So we get the morph ability. That's really good, because that means we can morph anyone into... once you get halfway, it gets a little bit easier. All you need to do is get to the end, and then once you got to the end, it stops, and there you go. I'm going to show you a little bit of the clock tower, which is the next bit. You can go to different ways and there'll be bosses and loot. It's full of the knowledge of the ancients. Not knowledge, consciousness of them. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What? What is it? Danger and evil consciousness. You're going to show me? What's going on? Wait, look, it's showing us. Seng, what's this? Can we find the promised land? I wonder. Anyway, we have to report to the president. Be careful, Seng. Yeah. Hey, Alona, how about dinner after this job's over? Thank you very much. I may be exhausted. Is this the promised land? No, it can't be. Sephiroth. So you opened the door, well done. This place, what is it? A lost treasure, house of knowledge, the wisdom of the ancients. I am becoming one with the planet. One with the planet? You stupid fools, you have never even thought about it. All the spirit's energy of the planet, all its wisdom, knowledge. I will meld with it all. I will become one with it. I will become one with me. You can do that? The way lies here. Only death awaits you all, but do not fear. For through death that a new spirit energy is born. Soon you will live again as part of me. Did you see it? Hey, what's the catch? Where is the room with the pictures on the walls? Almost there. Sephiroth is here, right? No matter what he thinks, it's going to end here. I'm taking him out. Alright, guess you youngsters gotta be enthusiastic after all. So that is it. That is the end of this part. But I'm just going to show you the next bit. You got this clock here, it spins, and you can get into each area. Some will be a wall, and some will lead to different types of treasure, or it will be a kind of mini boss. Like this, you got a wall, and you can see out of some of them. And if you fall down, you'll just go down to the bottom. There is one treasure there. I think there's a boss down there. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this, so in the next episode we'll go over all this bit and we'll get to the end and we'll finish this little bit of the storyline and we'll carry on with the next bit. As you can see, each area you have to go over to the spin. You have to try and get the clock hands so that you can walk over it. But you also have to be careful of the middle one that's going round, because it will knock you off. Here we are, we're going to try and get to each area. That way is back. There we are. We're going to try each one, and then after that we will eventually find the right way. There we go, get a Mega Elixir for that one. And for this one we get the trumpet shell. And this one is the way down. What we got to do is we have to get him to come to the top, and he'll open the door, and then we should be able to go in. So we can go back and forwards between each one. As you can see, you fall down if that hits you. There's going to be a boss here, or just a small battle. And we get the nail back there. These weapons that we're finding now, they don't have any slots, but they have very high attack. So they're pretty good if you don't want to level your characters that much. They're good for this area anyway. Once you get hit, you get pushed back out into the maze, so you have to go all the way back. that's all we have for this time of this episode. Hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.